Hey everybody, this is Connor and welcome back to another episode on the KaoshKraft server. Before we get going, like my new elf costume? Yeah, I like it. I got like the little elfy ears, if you can see that when we spin real quick. This was made by Ross Johnstone or Rojo or something like that. If I can find out his YouTube, if he has one, I will put it in the description. If not, then just know that this was made by Rojo. He made it for me because I wanted a Christmas costume. So, thank you, Rojo, and I will get on with this episode. So, last time, guys, what we did is we worked on this house, our new base. And the reason we moved is because I was tired of how the old base looked, and there wasn't really much more I could do with it, so I felt it was time to move on over to here. We're not going to ever get rid of the base. It is always going to be there, and we can always go back to it if we need to. But for the meantime, we'll be living in this cool looking house, and everybody so far that has came and checked it out actually really likes the house, so I think it looks really good. It's coming along quite nicely. The wheat farm is slowly diminishing, guys, as every time I need bread, it seems to diminish a little bit more. So soon we'll probably see this go, and I'm not sure if I'll replant it. I'll probably dedicate an actual section to the farm where it'll be hydrated properly and all that, so we can always have ourselves some wheat going around, because, you know, getting the meat sometimes isn't the easiest thing in the world. So the wheat farm actually has been helping out a lot. So yeah, since last time actually, I have filled in this. I've actually done a lot of work, so you guys get ready to see what I've done. But I have filled in these holes here, these little holes here that used to be empty, and I like the look of it now. I think it looks really nice and simple, but looks nice at the same time. And then I started finishing the interior. Went with this little lighting pattern here. It's pretty simple, but looks great in the end. It's like it's just pretty much centered between all the lights. I had these 4 lights line up. They're spaced, I believe, 7 blocks apart or something like that. And then these ones were spaced out a little bit more to line up with the door. Was it? Yeah, line up with the center door. That's where those lights were. So that is much spaced out further, so this is right in the middle of those lights, and then so forth. This is the middle of those 4 lights. This is that, but it gave it a really cool effect, and then to add depth to it, I just added in the half slabs around it, so I think it looks really nice. But unfortunately, since I made the ceiling one higher than I originally expected, it did not reach all the way down to the ground, and so I have to put in this carpet here. Where's some lighting? There's some lighting. I spaced it out just to save on some glowstone a bit, because, you know, glowstone is not super easy to come by. You do have to go to the nether, and I didn't really want to go, so yeah. Have yet to finish the actual back part of this house, though. I need more glass to do that. Gloss? Did I just say gloss? It sounds like I'm saying something French, like gloss. Gloss. Yeah, glass. Well, I'm not trying to say gloss. And then down here is pretty much where we left it off. Right here is pretty much exactly where we left off. But, guys, this is the big part. So, this is going to be the main part of our house. Here we go. So I finished up the walls. The walls are looking really nice. I love the mix and the contrast between the dark, or what is it called, the black stained clay and the white stained clay. Even though it has this pinkish tinge to it, I think it looks pretty cool at the same time. I like it. I really like the look of it. So it's just a little zigzag pattern down here, and then I have the little glowstone up here just to keep everything lit up. And then we come down here, and then this is just a nice solid wall continuing the theme. It's looking really nice, and I think I really like it. So we have continued down here, and I have made promise, guys, on what I want this to be like. That needs to load in. Hang on. Load in, would ya? Load in. Bring that back wall up. There we go. Come on. bring all this up. This thing is not loading. You don't get the full effect if it's not all loaded. Come on, load. Load, ding you, load. And you need to load too. Take a load off. Come on. There we go. Almost all loaded. There we go. He's loaded. He's hammered. Whoops. Let me fix that while we're here. There we go. So yeah, this is what the house is starting to look like, and it's really coming along. It's really coming along. I've got this pretty much all opened up here, like the first layer. This was all solid, except for the spots where you can see outside. That was not solid. But this is all starting to open up, and it's looking really good. Looking really good. So, what the plan I have right now is I want this to be dug out all the way down to this level here. So I've got the level set out. So once I reach that level, then I know I am done and I can move on to the next part. But this place is gonna be, you ready for it? Make you wait in suspense. A village. Yeah, it's gonna be a village. And I've got this pretty much planned out. They're just gonna be little houses. This is just an example. Say a little house like this. They'll be a little bit bigger, right? A little house right there, and then there'll be like a diagonal house here. I don't know. Just I'm doing this randomly, right? Right there, and then another little diagonal house to that. I don't know. I'm just doing it quick, like I said. And then we'll have like a center area, and then we'll have it all surrounding. We'll have houses there. We'll have houses there, and anywhere that this place is open. Whoops. Anywhere that this place is open, it's actually going to be a working village. So I'm going to have villagers running around, populating my area here. But I'm going to make sure that they aren't able to get out, because I don't want villagers roaming around outside my house. I want them just to roam around, but they'll be all the way down here. So the likelihood that they'll walk up all this way and walk up here and, you know, up there... It's very unlikely. So unless we have that problem, I don't think there'll be any need to fix it. But that being said, I really do have to get the village done first before anything. So yeah, that's what we're going to be working on today. This requires a lot of mining. A lot of mining. And the thing that slows me down the most, here, I might as well put this all back on. The thing that slows me down the most is I have to keep repairing my freaking work pick, and I lost my work shovel, so I should probably name that. But I have to constantly repair it because it's using up so much durability. I mean, think about how wide this area is and how far down I gotta go. It's still a lot of blocks. It's a lot of blocks, but thankfully I have a beacon right there, so I can just power through this thing like so. And yeah, it's starting to come along. It's starting to come along real nice. So I'm probably gonna work on this. I want to record this, and I'm not sure how long it's gonna be before I get this thing done. But I want to get a fair bit of it dug out today. And how we're gonna do that is we're just gonna talk for a little bit, and I'm just gonna explain some things that I want to just mention. So again, probably start off with this whole Awesomeness TV thing. People have been constantly messaging me, and like people are all on my side about this Awesomeness TV thing. If you guys don't know exactly what I'm talking about, it's the whole thing that Awesomeness TV sucks and I hate the partnership. And it's just not a very good partnership. So I've been trying to get out, but this is not going to be an overnight thing. This is going to be a long process to get out of this dumb company. So I will let you guys know if and when I do get out. I do plan on getting out. It's just a matter of how long it's going to take, or if they have a legitimate reason why they're not letting me out of their company. But I really think it's going to happen sometime. The only problem is that I am bound into a contract, and so I'm kind of afraid of this, because the contract, I don't know, it could screw me over in some way. I don't know exactly what is gonna happen. So if something terribly goes wrong, I don't think it's gonna go this wrong, but if something terribly goes wrong, I will not be uploading videos. If something terribly goes wrong, and what I mean by terribly is that somehow, some way, I am forced to shut down my channel. I don't think it's going to get that extreme. I mean, I submitted a request through YouTube to get unpartnered by them, but if for whatever reason I do happen to lose this channel, I will continue to upload on a different channel, and I'll make a new one. So I haven't really decided what I'm going to call that channel yet, and I'm going to have to actually do that pretty soon, otherwise I will lose a lot of subscribers. I want this to build up over time, but I also don't want to upload videos to that channel yet, so I don't know how about I'm going to go do it. But if I lose my channel, it's going to be in the blink of an eye, you know what I mean? So I won't be able to tell you guys in a video saying, hey, please go subscribe to my new channel. I am losing this channel for whatever reason. So it's kind of nerve-wracking. The nice part is I do have Big, Zai, Gliss, Dude from Ukraine, and Anthony, I Deactivate, who would be able to help me out. They would be able to say to you guys, hey, this is what's going on with this situation. He has made a new channel, all this stuff. It's fine. So I'm not too worried that way, and I'm sure they would do that for me. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. It would be it would be a year's worth of work lost that would really sting. And the fact that this is my original channel, it's pretty much like my baby, right? So it is a really, really important thing that I've been debating about doing for a long time, but I honestly don't think it's going to get that extreme. It's just the what ifs, right? You got to counter out the what ifs with everything you do, and this could be a what if. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, and I will keep you guys updated all throughout this little struggle I have with Awesomeness TV, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad, guys, so don't worry too much for me. I will continue to upload videos as long as I can. But, which brings me to the next thing that I want to talk about, and that's the new YouTube Content ID claims. And this has been circulating around YouTube for a little bit now. It's a problem. It's a problem, but it's not bad. All it does is really limit me to the games that I can play for right now. And if you guys don't know what the story is, the Content ID claims are YouTube is being a lot more strict with their Content ID. They're matching music to videos, they're matching clip scenes, and they're getting copyright infringement. So all the bigger YouTubers really who do multiple games are affected by this. Now, lucky me, I only do the odd game. I have done, I've done Minecraft, I've done NHL, I've done GTA, but that's pretty much it for games. So, Cube World for a tiny bit, but that didn't go anywhere. So it's not really nerve-wracking to me, but the thing is recently I've been considering expanding what I want to do on my channel. I was looking to do a lot more gameplay footage, and I was thinking of games that I could do one of, and I wasn't too sure exactly how it was gonna go. So I'm still not sure what the whole ID claim thing may end up happening. So I can't say much right now. It doesn't affect me. I haven't had any of my videos flagged for copyright. So that's the good news. I don't think Minecraft's ever going to have that problem, because this is a game that was pretty much built for the community, and YouTube is a part of its community. I mean, heck, at Minecon, run by Minecraft, they have YouTubers come and talk. They have panels, right? So this is not going to stop for Minecraft, and I'm not worried one bit about it. But what I am kind of worried about is the whole, come January, they're going to be making your videos go under review. And so that means for me, is since I don't really have a upload schedule to stick to, and I'm too busy to have an upload schedule, I try to get as many videos out a week as I possibly can, but that doesn't mean I have a schedule. It's kind of discerning. I mean, I like to upload things as soon as I get it rendered, so that I can get it out to you guys as soon as possible so I can get much feedback for the next video, because when I get into a recording mood, I get into a recording mood. There's no other way of putting it. I just am in a certain spot where I like to record. This thing's gonna break if I don't be careful. Where I like to record, and then that's when I do it. Also, when time is best for me is late at night, so my videos are rendered late at night most of the time, and then I can either upload it that same night, or I will upload it the next day when I wake up in the morning. Usually when I wake up in the morning is the best chance for me, because then that's when I do get it finally uploaded to YouTube, and then it comes out around when people are out of school or around their lunch break. So that's not really a big problem for me. It's just the whole fact. Oh, did I make him angry? No, good. It's just the whole fact that I would have to actually schedule uploads, and it's not like I wouldn't be able to. I would be able to, but it's just not really the best thing in the world, the most efficient for me. Which does suck, but it's YouTube. They're forcing things down our throat. That's how YouTube works, and I've come to live with it. That's probably how it's gonna go. I don't really have much say in the way of it right now. Well, I actually have no say in it, so whatever I do, it means absolutely nothing. I just hope that they don't continue to force things that the YouTube community doesn't really want down their throats. I mean, let's face it. This whole content ID thing is stupid, because YouTube, their #1 subscriber is a gamer. I mean, come on. That shows the amount of views they get from gamers. Like, gaming on YouTube is probably the biggest thing, and I can say that with pretty good confidence. I would say gaming is probably one of the most popular things on YouTube. I would say it's probably gaming and comedy and some vlogs. Besides that, there's just stupid little 5-minute videos or 3-minute videos or 30-second videos that show up on YouTube, go viral, and then disappear, right? So it's just it's a little disheartening that YouTube is going to try and push gamers out the door. And that's the way it looks like it's going right now. It's looking like gamers are going to be pushed out the door slowly but surely. They're going to be heading out there. I guess I'll use this pick for now. It looks like they're probably going to be pushed out eventually, and then you'll never hear from gamers again. So yeah, I feel that probably companies like Twitch are going to take advantage of this whole gaming fiasco, I guess it would be called, on YouTube, and they'll maybe make live streaming a little, well, Minecraft's already made live streaming easier. All you do is press F6 and you are instantly streaming. I mean, honestly, I could stream right now without leaving this page. I just hit F6 and it streams. So it is getting a lot easier to live stream to Twitch, and since Minecraft is partnered with them like that, it's really good for Minecraft, and that may eventually lead to Twitch having an actual upload feature where you can upload your videos to Twitch TV, and it is strictly for gaming. So people will eventually work their way over to that, and then YouTube will lose its gaming community anyways. So yeah, it's not something I want to see. I mean, I love YouTube. It's really well run, YouTube is, but at the same time it's terribly run. So yeah, it's just a whole bunch of what ifs right now. You don't know what's going to happen, and it doesn't personally affect me. It's not like I make my living off of YouTube. Like I said in my Awesomeness TV rant, I haven't even received one paycheck, so I'm not really too worried. Money making is not my priority on YouTube. It's just have fun. So I'm having fun right now, but the thing is that I don't want to have to lose that fun because I gotta wait like 3 days for my video to be uploaded, or however long it takes to review it. And I've even heard in some places where it may take up to a month from time to time for an upload to be reviewed. So that's a lot of time to wait for a video to be uploaded. So that I don't find fair. But you never know. You never know what's going to happen. YouTube has surprised us in the past with certain things. and I'm sure they're going to continue to surprise us going forward. So yeah, that's pretty much my take on that whole content ID. I have wanted to talk about it. I mean, I kind of ranted a bit to Zai and Max, well, dude from Ukraine, and they were really on the other side. they weren't kind of upset like I was, and kind of showed me the light of both sides. And so I'm not as mad. When I heard about it, I was actually really upset. At first, you can even ask them. I was not happy. I was not happy, and I think it was just a mix between everything that was going on with Awesomeness TV and exams, and I was just mad at everything. It seemed at the time. So I think I'm pretty much over it. I am gonna have to learn to deal with everything that does come with YouTube, and especially now that we are gaining subs on a daily basis, like no problem. I'm gaining roughly, I'd say, about 12 to 13, maybe more, upwards of 20 subs per day. So I'm growing really nicely. We just hit the 1,800 subscriber mark, so we're 200 away from us hitting that big old 1 or 2,000 mark. So that's pretty exciting. That's not too far away, which is awesome to see. So yeah, speaking of my channel, I guess this is just going to be a channel focused episode. So speaking of my channel, I mentioned earlier that I was looking to expand my content, and what I mean by these is that I don't want a game that you feel you have to be involved with heavily. I'd say my Minecraft series is a little bit more creative. I want a game that is kind of dumbed down. You can be stupid in it. Meanwhile, the fan base is pretty high right now, but that would be really easy to just have fun, make jokes about in the game, and be kind of like a comedy series, because I like to kind of express some comedy maybe in my series, and I am looking to expand my content right now, so I'm considering doing vlogs, like weekly vlogs, and get to know you guys a little bit better as well. So yeah, it's right now it's in the development stages. I don't know what games are really out there that I could look at. I know there's a ton of games. I actually googled funniest games ever last night, but none of them were actually what I was expecting. There was like a Simpsons Hit and Run that Simpsons Hit and Run, I believe is the name of the game, that I remember I used to play for GameCube a long time ago, and I know there's actually emulators out there, so I considered, well, I could do something like that, but that wasn't really what I was looking for. So I don't really know. I could do retro games if you guys want a retro game series. Just list some games off that you guys are really interested in, that you feel would be nice and popular, that you want to see on my channel. Any game at all. PS3, I do have a PS3, so it'd be games for either PS3 or PC, or games that I can get on an emulator that I could record that way. So either way, I'd really like to know what games interest you guys, because I'd like to start adding them to my channel. I feel it would be good for my channel to expand that content that way. So yeah, guys, I believe that's pretty much all she wrote for today. I know this episode's probably going to be shorter than normal. It's probably going to be around the 20-minute mark. Just a little bit shorter than normal, but like I said, I've been busy at work, right? You gotta think how long this took. How long this took. It's taken a long time. I had some help from Gliss, luckily, mining this out during Biggs' live stream. Gliss came over and he helped me mine this out, so maybe next episode he'll have his new computer by then, and we can pay him a visit and maybe thank him the right way. Me and him also talked about doing some things together, so we got a lot to look forward to, guys. We got a lot to look forward to. But I'm off for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go record some Feed the Beast, and I'll have that uploaded to you guys also within the next few days, probably either today or tomorrow. Whenever you see this video, look for that Feed the Beast. And yeah, once again, guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember to follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitch because I am going to do some more live streams. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Like, favorite, share, all those great things. And guys, I messed up that intro right there. Or intro. It's not an intro, Connor. This is an outro. Get your YouTube straight. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.